Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing something a little bit different. All of my characters or costume makeup that I've done so far have been known characters that are in movies or whatever. Today is the first time I'm doing a character that I just kind of made up. So I did kind of like a keep wanting to say Mombi because it's a mermaid zombie. So I did a mermaid zombie. As you can see, she's got like dead skin coming off, and her true skin, her scales are showing underneath. She's got one dead eye, like a zombie green fish eye, and then we got some scales showing through down here as well. So this was my first time doing it. I just kind of had a picture in my head, and my original plan didn't really work out, as you'll see in the video. So some mistakes were made, but we fixed them, so just excuse that. I have leggings on today that kind of go with the theme of this video. They're like octopus leggings, and I'm doing like a mermaid themed yoga pose right now. It's pretty advanced. I felt like this look would be kind of cool with Fangs, but Ben disagrees, but I'll just show you. I have these two Fangs that I use for the Pennywise costume. I didn't put them in though because they're a little too big for my canine teeth. I bought these for my two front teeth because that's what Pennywise had. I feel like it looks cool anyway, but that's up to you. If you want to put Fangs in, then go for it. Don't let your husband tell you otherwise. If you enjoy this video and find it helpful, please don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. There is a little button right down here in the corner. You just gotta click it. It's free. Also, there is a bell next to the subscribe button. If you click that, you get notified every time I post a video, so you won't miss one. So be sure to do it. So if you want to find out how to turn into a mermaid of the undead, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start how we always start our transformations, with a little Elmer's glue to block out my eyebrow. Now for this transformation, we're going to do like one beautiful eye for the mermaid, and one is going to be like, I'm going to make it look like an eye socket. So I really just want to block out one eyebrow for this tutorial. So I'm just using my Elmer's glue, and this is going to be the eye we block out. So I'm just running my glue over it like this, and then I'm getting my spoolie brush and just brushing through it, brushing all the hairs up so they're flat against my face. And then we're going to go through one more time with Elmer's glue. So the next thing I want to do for the zombie mermaid, I want to have like her cheek skin like melting or like decomposing off of her face, and then have underneath scales showing, and I want to do the same thing above my eye here where the socket's going to be. So I'm going to achieve that with some tissue paper and some liquid latex. And I'm just going to be tearing off random pieces. And I'm going to put this on my face and just put the latex all around it. Tearing off smaller pieces, and we're just going to layer this around the area. So here's the finished look over here. It's still very wet, so I'm trying not to move my face too much. I'm going to be drying this with a hair dryer in a little bit, but before I do that, I want to get my other piece of latex on my face so I can dry it all together. Okay, so this is pretty much dried on my face. What I want to do next is cover my whole face with foundation so this looks like skin texture. So for this, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible. This is a really thick foundation, and that's why I'm using it, because it's going to be a lot to cover. I'm also taking this foundation just all over my face, just to give an even color to my face. Okay, so I think what I want to do first, I want to have this eye still look like a beautiful mermaid's eye, so I'm going to do the makeup on this eye, and I think we're going to get like a purpley blue eyeshadow thing going on over there. I'm going in my BH Cosmetics palette, and there's this sort of like darker periwinkle blue. I'm going to grab that color and blend that in my crease. I also want to take that same color underneath my eye. I feel like mermaids have very smoky, beautiful eyes, so I'm taking quite a bit there. I'm going to smoke it down onto my cheek. Next, taking some of this bright purple here and I'm using the more flat end of my brush, and I'm going to go on the lid with that. Just getting a darker purple here for my crease. And I'm just blending this onto my temple. Bringing out this color. I didn't grab any more, I'm just taking what's left on my brush and bringing it out. So I'm just taking a small dome brush and I'm going back in that dark purple and I'm going to smoke that on my bottom lash line. And I'm also bringing this color into my tear duct and onto my nose a little bit. And I'm just blending this out. Again, I want there to be just like a lot of mermaidy colors all around my eye here. And then I'm just going to throw some winged eyeliner on top. I'm also just taking a black gel liner and I'm going to throw that on my waterline as well. And then I'm just going to put on my eyebrow over here. Alright, the next thing I want to do on the beautiful eye is just add a lot of highlighter under the brow bone and in the tear duct and right along the cheekbone. So for this I'm just going in the Carly Bybel and I'm going to get the pink highlight in this one. And I'm just going to use my finger for this, because I really want it to be pigmented. So right under the brow bone here. Again, I want it to be super glowy because this is a mermaid. Right in the tear duct. And on my cheekbone. So I think the next thing I want to do is work on my caved in eye over here. Alright, that's all the blending I'm going to do for now. I might come back to it. I want to work now on my cheek. So what I want to do is kind of rip this open and make it look like the skin is pulling apart. So I'm going to very carefully take some scissors and just poke a hole in here and cut it. So I'm ripping it and kind of pulling as I'm going. The more you pull the edges, the more it's going to look like kind of floppy skin. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible. It's like an eyeshadow stick, and I'm going to use this green side to fill in my skin here. I'm bringing a little bit of this color under this dead skin as well. That's going to be blended into my cheek. I really do not like the way this is looking. This looks stupid. This isn't really working for me, so I'm just kind of making up this character as I go along, so we're going to have to improvise a little bit. I'm going to take this whole thing off, and I'm going to try to leave some of the skin around it. This is like so frustrating. Okay, just to bring you up to speed, I wasn't liking the way that was looking, so I just ripped off the eye part. I put in a green contact to make it look more dead on this side, and I added some liquid latex the same way we did over here. I added some down here, and I'm going to pull that off a little bit as well to make it look like it's hanging off. So, whatever. You take your wins with your losses. Like I said, I'm just making this up as I go, so you gotta roll with the punches a little bit. We're going to pull this out a little bit. Just like that. So now I have some of the skin hanging like this. And what I'm going to do is go around the perimeter with that green eyeshadow color I have over here, and then we're going to get black around the actual eye. So I'm just taking this green right under the skin on top of my eyebrow, and I'm just kind of sticking this underneath the skin to make it look more realistic. Okay, so I have that green all around the perimeter where the skin is. I'm going to go into my candy palette and get that dark licorice root color. And I have that on a small dome brush. And I'm going to put that all over my eye. We want this eye to look like kind of dead. And I feel like putting that green contact in not only gives her like a dead zombie look, but it also is like fish-like in my opinion. So that should work well. So I'm taking some lighter green out of the BH Cosmetics palette. And I just want to mix some light green in with that more ocean green, just to give some different types of green going on here. I want to kind of mimic a mermaid's tail green, and also over here. And I'm taking that small dome brush again and going to dip it in the black, and I'm going to put it around the perimeter under the skin so it casts like a shadow. I'm going to put some on this skin here to make it look kind of dead. Okay, so I feel like this is looking a lot better than that eye patch that I had on, and it also feels good to actually see what I'm doing. What I want to do next, I want this green skin to look like mermaid skin. So I have my black paint pot here from Wolf, and I have this very, very sharp pointy brush here. And what I want to do is make scales under here so it looks like the flesh is kind of peeling off and they have mermaid scales underneath. So really what we're going to be doing is just a bunch of U's. It's not the easiest thing to do on yourself because I can't really see the side of my face too much. Okay, so I have my scales over here. Now I just want to do the same thing on the green around my eye. So I have the scales drawn on there, or painted on I should say, and I want to add a little more dimension to the scales to make them look scaly. So I'm taking this different color green by, it's the same Wolf paint, and I'm also taking that same small brush, and I'm going to put that light green in the tip of every scale, and I'll show you what I mean. So right here, it's just at the top of the scale there, and I'm going to do that to every scale, so be right back. Alright, the next thing I want to do is, I got these crazy long, I don't even think you can see how long they are because there's glitter on the end, but I got these really long glittery lashes and I thought that they would be good for this look, just for the pretty eye. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on the good eye. Okay, I don't know if you can see those, because the glitter is so light, but they're long and weird. So the next thing I want to do is lips. So for that, I'm going to create my own lipstick because I don't really have a lipstick that's the color of my the eyeshadow on my eye. So I'm just going to grab some Aquaphor and spread that all over my lips. And I'm going to go over my whole lip using this flat round brush in this dark purple here. Okay, so I have this purple base all over my lips. The next thing I want to do is go in with like a hotter pink, one of these right here, and I'm going to go in on the center of my lips. Alright, so we have the lips done there. The next thing I want to do is pop on my wig and see what finishing touches we can do. Okay, so we got the wig on here. It's just a long blue wig. I use this for my Corpse Bride makeup. So just want to do some finishing touches here. She still looks a little too alive for me. So again, I'm going to take some of that black and put it down here to deepen up the skin. I'm adding some black going back towards my hairline here. I also want to take some gray, and again I'm going back in with that Gwen Stefani palette in this gray color right here. And I'm going to add like a gray contour on the side of my face, quite a heavy one, just to make it look like the skin is sinking in on my face. I'm going to add some gray up on my temple here. And I'm bringing this contour pretty close to my mouth because we're not really going for a natural look here, we're going for like a dead look. And I'm bringing it down right around my mouth because that creates more of like a skeletal look. Really make it look like the hollows of my cheeks are sinking in. Okay, so I think the face is done. I was going to do some scales on the neck, like how I have it on my face, but it's been like freaking 2 hours already and I'm feeling lazy now. So I'm just going to make my neck, I'm going to bring some gray down on my neck to make it look dead, and also just highlight my collarbone down here. So I'm just getting some black and I'm going to outline my face here, going down the center of my neck. And then again on the other side. And I'm going to go right above my collarbone to make this look like it's sunken in. I'm also going to take it just underneath my collarbone in a V formation. And this is just making me look a little more skeletal. Alright, then I'm going to take my candy glow stick and I'm going along my collarbone here. and up my neck. And down below and on my shoulders. This is just going to give that like kind of mermaidy glow that they have. It smells like cotton candy. And I'm hungry. Alright, I don't think I can help myself. I think I have to make scales on my neck. We've come this far. Let's not lose steam. I'm not going to do like ripped skin, but I do want to have like a little chunk that fades away into my skin of scales. So the last thing I want to do, since I forgot I was going to have purpley blue hair, is I want to make my eyebrow purpley blue. So I'm going back in my BH Cosmetics palette in that dark purple color, and I just have an angled brush here. And then to get the blue tones from the hair, I'm going in with this darker periwinkle color and going over the purple with that. I'm also just ripping this skin a little bit more, and I'm going to cut a little piece off of the top. I just want to show a little bit more of those scales. And then I'm going to fill in that dead space there with green. And I'm going to go over the top of that green with black. So that is it, guys. That is my undead mermaid. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this. Not sure what I should name this zombie mermaid. Do you guys have any suggestions? Leave names for her in the comment section down below, because I feel like she should have a name. Should it just be normal, like Sharon? Or should it be like a weird mermaid name? I don't know. As always, if you guys have any requests for any beauty looks or any costume, makeup, or cosplay, anything, please leave your request in the comment section down below and I will be sure to look at that. Please also don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every single week. I'm also feeling this hair right now. I wish I could actually dye my hair this color. I mean, I probably could, but I don't have the guts to. Maybe one day. Also, if you do end up trying this for Halloween, please send me pictures so I can see. I would love to see that. Hey, my baby. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.
Oh yeah, she's good. Look at those moves. That is how a mermaid would dance if she were dead. Partially dead.